Hello guys, so this video is all about rapid fire, how to set this up in the gaming mouse. Before that, I'm just gonna use the PUBG mobile version, the emulator one, to check, provide you the information how to demonstrate this, how to use set up this. And now this is an automatic gun M416, and if you hold the fire button, it will continuously fire until the bullets are empty. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to the burst gun, which will when you press the mouse button, that a fire mouse button, it's gonna burst 3 bullets and then it will stop. That's it. I'm still holding the mouse button. So how to change this into this? This is what we are gonna see. So the normal one would be like this, every 3 button, but this is how it's gonna look after you enable the rapid fire button. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. Today, as I said, I'm going to explain how to set up the rapid fire macro button in your gaming mouse for your competitive gamings. This will work like PUBG, games like PUBG, CSGO, Apex Legends. So also have given the links in the description for downloading the software that I'm mentioning in this video. So, and for this purpose, I'll be the gaming mouse that I'm gonna, for the video purpose, I'm gonna Logitech G402 gaming mouse today. And I'm gonna explain you how to work, how to enable the macro for this particular Logitech gaming mouse, and we'll look into it. You need to download the Logitech gaming software. This is how it will look, and this is also called as a G Hub. If you don't have it, I have given the link. You can just download it. Or what you need to do is, once you have to download it and install it, and then open this particular software. And if you're using this, will work only if you're using the Logitech gaming mouse. Okay, so the very first one would be this is how it will be for you. By default, it will be this is how it will look like. So what you need to do is, you need to enable the onboard memory. So by changing the onboard memory to automatic game detection, the system will detect what is the game that you're using and how it can be done. Okay, and once it is done, what you need to do is, you need to click on the customize button. That will be this is the home screen, and this is the customize button. That will be available at the bottom of the software. Just click on it, and what you need to do is, you will have by default it will automatically scan for the new games, and you will be able to it will automatically assign it if it is available for you. So if in case there are some games which are not available, what you need to do is, you need to select the respective games that has been available there, and you need to click on add here. So from once you log into the game, that particular profile will automatically be enabled. That is how it works. If you see, for The Witcher, you don't need to use the commands. So by default it will automatically use the commands. And for Assassin's Creed, if you see, when you press the mouse center button, it takes you to the forward like this. You can enable it. So now how to do it? For some reason, if it is not available for CSGO or Apex Legends or PUBG Mobile, what you need to do is, you need to click on the empty space here on the top. Just click on it and create new profile. Now you can name whatever the name you like to call it. Test games apps used for this profile. Click on it and select the exact game from the C:program files. That thing you need to select it and add it here, and then click on OK. For this purpose, I have already added this, and I'm not going to add it again. Let me show you how to change the customize button. And now right click on the preferred button. So say for example, some folks this is the left click and right click, right? the fire button and scope button. For some folks, this two buttons will be available. This is a DPI button where this will be available, and this one would be forward and backward when you are using when you're browsing through internet. And what you can do is you can align based on your preference. You can align this rapid fire to any one of these buttons. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep the rapid fire for this particular button. I have already assigned it for here. Now I'm going to do it for this forward button. Right click on that button. If you right click, you will have the option called assign new command. Just click on it and select the multi-key and name it as rapid fire. Okay, once that is done, now what you need to do is under the keystrokes you need to right click and click on insert mouse event, and left button click on and just select the click option. So now what happens is when you click on that, there will be the left mouse button will be down and up. It means that there is a single click. So now what you need to do is select the mouse left button, right click on it and click on insert delay. So now by default there is a 0.5 seconds delay. I want to edit this and change it to 100. Okay, 0.1 second delay. So now while pressed, repeat option while pressed. When I'm holding it, this is the continuous action that's going to happen. That's going to click the fire button and that's going to leave it. There will be a 0.1 second delay, and as long as I'm pressing that, it will keep on firing, and as long as there is ammunition in the delay would be 5 milliseconds. Okay, so now for some reason this OK add will not work. So what you need to do is you need to go back and come back again. It will be enabled. Done. Now I have added the rapid fire here, so you can assign it like this. See, I'm just gonna drag and drop here. That's it. So it's gonna work. Now this is how you need to enable the first rapid fire. For some reason, if this is not going to work for you, you can just add it and you can drag and drop. That is also possible. Okay, so also make sure that keep the delay. For this video purpose, I'm just gonna do it. I have done it for 5 seconds, 0.05 seconds, 0.01 seconds. But make sure that some games will not allow you to keep the delay less than 150 seconds or 50 milliseconds. Okay, so because they have the macro detection, and normal fire rate would be like delay would be 500 milliseconds, and you can keep it up to 150 or 100. Some games like PUBG, they don't mind whether you keep it as 5 milliseconds or anything, but certain games, Apex Legends or something like that, you have to make sure that there is a tap limit, because it will not work. They will not ban you or anything. It will not work. That is the problem here. And also, please don't abuse just because you have the ability to outperform others in this game. Okay, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to use this button, not this one. Okay, let me reload. Say, hope you like the video, and this is the end of the video. Please leave your comment, and if you like the video, please subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.